자, 여러분 좋아요. 네, 제5인격이 오르페우스가 사라지고 갑자기 이상한 분이 등장했죠. 네, 바로 그 기자라는 그 캐릭터라고 하고요. 이 캐릭터의 이름은요, 어디 보자. 네, 앨리스 델로스라고 합니다. 방금 이렇게 쭉콩 한 거 보니까 얘도 본체는 감시자였던 게 아닌가 생각이 들긴 하거든요. 네. 근데 왜 갑자기 얘가 등장하냐? 뭐 어디 갔냐? 오르페우스. 뭐 주인공이 바뀌었다고요. 2.0이 돼가지고. 근데 제가 봤을 땐 얘가 마치 그 여자아이가 바뀌어가지고 된 모습인 것 같다는 생각이 들긴 하는데, 아무튼 그거와 관련된 스토리 한번. 여자아이가 큰 게 그 기자예요? 역시. 아무튼 그래서 스토리 한번 같이 들어가서 봐보도록 하겠습니다. 오르페우스 딸내미잖아요. 올레투스 장원. 이거 뭐 모스보 입력하는 건가? 아, 맞네요. 오, 그래픽 괜찮은데? 디즈니 같아. 하긴 이제 돈 많이 벌었으니까 이런 거 해야지. 책상 정리하기.
It's getting late. Time to go.
책상.
That beautiful memory is so distant that it has become distorted.
캐리어 정리하기. 캐리어가 어딨죠? Where is carrier? 나가야 있나? 저긴가요? 이게 캐리어라고? 이 옆에 캐리어가 숨어져 있는데.
Bring along the investigation records. They may come in handy.
단서대 정리하기. 여기 왼쪽 보면 붉은 성당, 달빛강 공원 이것저것 많네요. 귀신의 전설, 빈 곳을 서치해서 돌아가세요. 올레투스 장원, 폴 세일, 바그란트, 방랑자. 방금 뭐였죠? 이렇게 트리거 버튼이 눌려가지고. 루머가 뭔가 있나 보네요. 인위적인 방화, 공장. 유일한 생존자 호수마을, 달빛강 공원 재건과 방치. 그 다음에 가운데 화이트 샌드가 정신병원. 자, 그렇고 단서를 캐리어에 넣어보도록 할게요. 책장에서 책 한 권 가져가기. 무슨 책일까요? 관련 있는 걸 가져가야 되지 않을까요? 심연의 부름. 심연의 부름 작가 오르페우스. 다른 책. 제가 봤을 때 이거밖에 없는 것 같은데. 이 제5인격 하는 사람이라면 심연의 부름을 넣어야죠. 딱 봐도 심연의 부름밖에 없을 것 같아요. 비밀 금고 해체하기. 이건가? 뭐지? 금고에 편지 봉투. 올리스 데로스. 잠깐만, 편지 내용을 봐야지. 그냥 넘기는 거야? 에미 램브, 에리 램브, 로렘입숨. 야, 근데 디즈니 풍처럼 되게 잘했다. 5인격 그래픽으로 쉽지 않았을 텐데. 바론 데로스. 바론이 그 남작이라는 뜻이거든요. 데로스 남작. 그 바론이라고 해서 그 와일드리프트 롤 아닙니다. 변장하기. 얘가 그 흰 옷으로 갈아입는 건가요? 연장을 왜 하지? 용병? 아니 너도 5인격을 즐겨해서 굿즈를 샀단 말이야? 잠깐 이게 뭐가 있는 건가? 그... 뭐지? 이제 알고 보니까 굿즈까지 사는 5인격 팬. 그니까요. 찹찹. 노래 왜 이렇게 산뜻한데? 위험 있거나 경계하는 그런 느낌의 부금이 아니고 뭔가 산뜻한 부금.
Nice to meet you.
뭐지? 어디 가서 인사를 하는 건가? 기억의 잔재 상편. 오, 이런 연출 괜찮은데.
3 weeks ago, I was investigating the mining disaster in Golden Cave. My plan was to interview the survivors. But before I left, I received
탐사원이다.
a message from a colleague who'd been out of reach for days. She'd finally obtained an invitation to a lettuce manor with the help of an ingenious disguise. I decided to assume her identity and return to my paradise from long ago. The now infamous manor.
아, 알려진 유명한 장원이었어요? 그럼 경찰에서 조사 안 하나?
My gut told me it might be my only chance to unravel its secrets with my own hands.
아, 진짜 예전에 이거 번역하려고 진짜 중국어로 돼 있는 거, 중국 서버에 있는 거 번역 열심히 했는데 추억이네요.
Hi.
전 로렘입숨이라고 해요. 초대장
I
받고
received an
왔어요.
invitation.
열고 들어갔으면 큰일 날 뻔했겠군요. 아, 기억난다.
Please come with me. My apologies, but we weren't expecting you today. The Lord of the Manor isn't here, but another guest has arrived.
누가 도착했지? 작곡가인가? 이건 작곡가일 것 같은데? 아하. 단추는이 아니라 참 그런 거 오랜만이네요. 단추는 아닌 거. 작곡가도 원래 인게임에서는 단추는이잖아요.
Finely crafted gloves, worn out of habit, but there are signs of wear between the thumb and index fingers.
정교하게 만들었지만 유행이 조금씩 난 스타일이다.
clothes,
야, 너
but they were
갑자기 사람 보고
involved years ago.
평가를
Has a relaxed
30대
demeanor.
옷차림에 신경을 썼다.
Fits in very well here.
야,
He doesn't look like a newcomer.
이걸 보고 어떻게 30대라고 알 수 있는 거지?
Mr. Kreeberg, this is the reporter? I see. It's a pleasure to meet you.
머리 색깔로 봤을 때는
The pleasure's all
50대인데요.
mine. You can call me.
Hello. I'm Frederick Kreeberg.
연주한 곡, 그래, 관심 분야를 먼저
Kreeberg,
얘기를 해야
your
돼.
performance was truly moving. Is it your own creation?
It was
자동재생.
composed by a friend of my father's.
Your father was a composer?
Indeed. Many in my family, me included, received the call of Euterpe.
Mr. Kreeberg, may I ask why you came to this manor?
Forgive me. I'm afraid we are not close enough for me to share this secret with you.
이 자식.
I'm a little tired, so I plan to return to my room. Farewell.
지팡이 들고 있는 거 보니까 50대 맞는 것 같은데?
A familiar, yet unfamiliar place.
그래요.
A little old, simply maintained, but cleaned well.
저 그림이
Memorial
저기 있던가?
painting of the Mirror of Venus. It looks almost exactly like the painting from my childhood. Perhaps they are one and the same?
피아노를 좀 조사해야 되지 않나? 피아노가 약간 머시기가 많지 않았나요? 역시 그렇군.
This was my father's favorite piano. I clearly remember it being destroyed in that accident, but someone has restored it. This place is exactly like the manor I remember.
네, 피아노 위에 저런 초
If
같은 걸
my
올리는
memory
게
isn't
괜찮나?
deceiving me, of course.
Your room is ready. Please come with me.
네. 화장창.
This is your room. I'll excuse myself if there's nothing else you need.
Can I have a moment of your time to ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Mr. Butler, when did Mr. Kreberg arrive here?
Mr. Kreberg arrived the day before yesterday.
야, 엊그제 도착해서
He
놀고
introduced
있었어?
himself as a composer?
그러니까.
Not entirely. Mr. Kreberg is very popular in high society. He's a well-known new classical talent around here. But when it comes to composing, he doesn't seem to have inherited his father's.
야, 집사 평가 냉정하네.
Where is he staying now?
Mr. Kreberg suffers from mild psychasthenia and does not like being disturbed. So we placed him in the guest room at the end of the second floor.
To my knowledge, there should be more guests. Have they arrived yet?
Besides Mr. Kreberg and you, there are Mrs. Plinius and Mr. Orpheus. They will arrive
아니,
as
오르페우스?
planned tomorrow.
플리니 씨 누구야?
Mrs. Plinius, the widow of that famous biologist?
설마
Indeed. She's a very famous
곤충학자?
entomologist
야,
herself.
오지 말라 그래.
And she has quite an insight into the study of plants and animals.
Where will she stay?
Mrs. Plinius is in the guest room on the western side of the main building's ground floor. It gives her convenient access to the greenhouse.
Orpheus,
아,
the popular novelist?
Indeed.
아, 얘
The writer of
아버지가
suspense
오르페우스란
novels
가명을
has quite a
썼었군요.
reputation
생각해보니까.
for himself lately. I'm sure you've read his.
Where will he stay?
Mr. Orpheus is in the guest room on the east side. He seems interested by the Lord's collection in the corridor.
Has the Lord made any other plans?
Once all the guests have arrived, the Lord will tell you what to do next. Please wait patiently until then. You must be
집사
exhausted
되게
from the journey
수상해.
here.
예전엔 집사 같은 거
So please
없었는데.
get some rest. I
아니,
won't
잠깐만.
take up any
나
more
왜
of your time.
1티어야? 지금 선반에.
Dinner is served at 6. The servants return to their quarters at 11, and they prepare breakfast at 6 in the morning.
야, 6시에 아침밥을 먹어야 돼?
Feel free to ask if you need anything else.
빡센데요? 아, 저 같은 사람한테는 이런 1티어의 방은 어울리지 않거든요. 일단 객실을 빨리 조사해서 도망치도록 하죠.
Thracian girl carrying the head of Orpheus on his lyre. It's a part of my father's collection. According to my previous investigations, it should have been sold off by our greedy relatives, just like the painting in the living room. But someone has brought it back here again.
그렇구나.
This used to be my bedroom, but it has been modified into a guest room now. Not a single trace of my past life can be seen here.
드래곤 방을 주라 이 말이야. 그러니까요. 최고 8티어, 최고 7티어 방을 주라 이 말이야. 내가 막 생존자도 했으면 최고 7티어였어. 나이브 팬이네.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to discuss this book with Mr. Orpheus.
아
I
여긴가?
need to learn more. I paid special attention to the surroundings on the way here, and I didn't expect to return.
오케이.
Even though the interior of the second floor has changed, the entire building seems to be an intentional restoration of the main building from back then. So this floor plan father drew himself should be of use.
아 그래가지고 지도가 보인 거군요.
Maybe I should investigate the first floor today. It will all become harder to control once the other two guests arrive tomorrow. But I must wait until the servants go to sleep.
와장창.
So where should I start?
1층. 야 온실부터 태울까? 일단은 2층. 아 2층 아직 못 가는군요. 온실. 온실 조사하기. 여기 이상한 풀이 있잖아요. 지난 시즌 1의 스토리에선 얘가 핵심이었거든요. 근데 발자국이 있는 것 같아.
Strange vegetation that doesn't fit in with the other plants in this greenhouse. It seems to be specially grown.
아주 티나게 특별하게 기르고 있지.
Or maybe I should try to learn more from an expert in this field.
고사리인가? 스토리 1에 나왔던 독약입니다. 독극물이에요. 강한 독극물. 근데 무슨 독극물이었지? 기억이 안
This
나네.
used to be my favorite spot to play as a child.
역시 감성이 빠졌는걸. 아니 여자아이가 야 그래픽에 신경 좀 썼는데.
My playmate would sit at the end of this dining table
어?
and scribble down interesting short stories before reading them to me.
잠깐만. 누구지? 아 얘가 용병인가? 아 얘가 나이브? 나이브 친구였어요? 오르페우스였어요?
There is another place. A place that only the owner of this manor knows about. These sculptures are mechanisms designed by Mr. Lapadura, and all the doors in this manor can be opened with the nightingale song.
나이팅게일 그 조류 예, 그 새요. 나이팅게일의 노랫소리를 연주하면 별이 빛나는 밤에 곳에 뭐가 열릴 거야? 잠깐만. 탓 3 빨리 쳐야 되는데? 동시에 눌러도 돼요. 동시에 안 눌러도 돼요. 좋아요. 좋아요. 비밀 서재로 가기. 피아노 마냥 동시에 눌렀다고요? 아하. 와 여기는 진짜 세심히 안 보면은 모르겠다 이런 식이면은. 오늘 못 나오는 거 아니야? 어장창.
Someone is using this place. Is he back?
벌레 나올 것 같아. 야. 아니?
What's this? A diary? The girl mentioned in here, Emma Woods.
맞아.
Is she the gardener who went missing in the city?
그냥 수집해가지고 들고 가야 되는 거 아니에요? 으아!
Hunters. What happened to them? These records sound absolutely crazy.
번역이 이상해요. 조금.
Linked to the cold case I was investigating.
얘가 그 미제 사건을 조사했던 사람이군요.
It's getting late, and the servants are about to wake up. I should get back to my room.
야, 여기서 밤을 샜어?
The content of the diary from my first day of investigation left me restless all night. Those referred to as hunters and those strange events are far beyond reason. But the records do reveal a frightening truth. Perhaps I can only find out what they experienced by experiencing it for myself.
Did you sleep well, miss? Breakfast is served. Feel free to enjoy some in the dining room.
야, 아침부터 풀 메이크업 쉽지 않은데요? 그럼 사실상 5시에 일어나서 씻고 맞아요, 밤샜잖아요. 아, 그쵸? 어제 풀메한 거 안 지운 거예요. 맞아요. 사실 그거죠. 근데 이제 하인 입장에서는
The
그랬을
butler
거다.
seems to know the preferences of each guest. I wonder which one was prepared for me.
나를 위해 준비된 거? 잠깐만. 일단 저 구석에 있는 거는 누가 봐도 그거거든요. 이렇게 그 혼자 있고 싶어하는 작곡가. 내가 좋아할, 내가 먹는 과자. 오예. 신선한 어디에 야채 샌드위치. 양갈비 커스터드. 아침부터 너무 헤비한 거 아니야? 이건 누구의 식사야? 화이트 커피 쭉. 일단은 저는 일단 이쪽으로 할게요.
It seems really healthy, but there's another choice that's more
너
attractive.
답
to me.
줬는데? 너 헤비?
This looks like it was prepared for Mr. Kreberg. Coffee is my favorite.
어, 진짜 답정 너. 너 앞으로 선택이라고 하지 마. 뭐야? 얼굴
Her
전체를
face may
가린
be hidden
편입니다.
away, but based on the skin of her neck, she's definitely still young. She has a tall
찍어는
and
크고
toned
덩치가
figure,
있다.
so she's either of
요즘 같은
Eastern
시대에 무슨
European
편견이죠?
descent, no expensive
하지만
accessories,
통계적인
but the
경향은
quality and tailoring of the
있다.
clothes are superb. I can tell she's wealthy
차별적인
and
발언은
isn't fond of
아니다.
extravagance.
깔끔한 스타일. 곤초원님 되게 예쁘지. 그니까요. 되게 입술. 눈 보인다. 야, 눈 번쩍 뜨고 있어요.
A reporter.
Melly Plinius.
지금 보이지 않아요? 눈 번쩍 뜨고 있는 거? 눈 맹한 눈이다 지금 왼쪽에 보시면은.
May I ask why you came here?
There's a unique species of bees nearby.
눈 좀
I'm here to
감아줘.
study them.
됐다.
Were
약간
you just at the greenhouse?
탁한 눈의 광인.
Yes. The lord of this manor is growing some special plants.
잘
So I was
보시면
conducting
눈이
some initial
보여요.
observations.
You study botany too?
My husband was
그렇군요.
You have my condolences.
risk is
지금
always
눈
present.
잘 보시면 보여요. 지금
Just
감았다가
like it is in
떴다.
research. It is in the past.
Are the special plants you mentioned earlier those ferns?
네, 미방인이에요. 남편이
Why are they
돌아갔어요.
going here?
It is quite unusual indeed. With the exception of a few plants like cornflowers, most ornamental plants prefer acidic soil.
보이죠.
Those
지금-
ferns are no exception. The lord of the manor prepared a type of artificial
얘기한
soil
사람을
just to
보고
grow
있는
it.
게 아니고 어딘가 정면을 보고 있어요.
I've only ever seen that kind of soil owned by a family of aristocrats in the Mediterranean.
너였구나. 헤비하게 먹는 사람.
Good morning, Mr. Kreberg.
아침부터 양꼬치에다가 버터에다가.
I can't tell if it's a lack of rest or something else. But Mr. Kreberg looks a little upset.
뭐야, 양이 부족해?
I presume you're the novelist the butler mentioned. Dressed in the latest design, with carefully groomed hair and accessories.
야,
There are red
소매
spots on his cuffs that look like the work of dew.
무슨 있을? 나도
Where did he
볼래.
go so early in the day?
소매에 뭔가 그 초록색 그 손 씻다가 뭐 젖은 거 아니야? 이 정도면?
It seems Orpheus's work has brought him a considerable amount of income.
너무 과도한데요.
I've read many books written by Orpheus, but I've never met you in the flesh.
Good morning, Mrs. Plinius. I didn't expect to see you here.
Good morning, Mr. Orpheus.
Good morning. I'm Orpheus, a novelist.
It's an honor. A reporter. Is Orpheus your real name?
Forgive me, miss. Only my pseudonym can be
싱크가
used in
조금 안
public.
맞네요.
It's part of my agreement with my publisher.
That's all right. We're not here to socialize anyway.
Mr. Butler, are there any plans for today? When will we get to meet the Lord?
My lord invites all of you to Kreberg Racecourse at the west of the manor this afternoon.
Kreberg Racecourse?
경마장이
I
있다고요?
thought it was abandoned after that incident.
It is as you say, the racecourse is not active.
그러니까요. 올
My lord
시기는
merely
어렸을
asked
때부터 본
that
거
all of you
아니었나?
go there this afternoon. Besides that, please keep the promise you made upon accepting the invitation. Do not wander around at night, and do not leave the main building before receiving a second invitation.
뭐지 이 불쾌한 초대는?
The butler seems to know something. But relatively speaking, I'm more interested in what Mr. Orpheus mentioned. Mr. Orpheus, what does the thing you mentioned earlier refer to?
Around 10 years ago, an Irish nobleman, Menes du Capet, acquired this man. His
Ah.
conduct was very popular. The middle-class families in the vicinity hoped to marry off their daughters to him. But Manus fell in love at first sight with a noblewoman
What?
from Austria, Mary.
말이?
However, Mary grew depressed after the wedding. The depression
설마 거울?
was attributed to Mary's lack of suitable social values. Manus built a race course for her. The horse races there soon became the hottest social event in town. Everything seemed to be going in the right direction until Mary committed suicide on the race course. An ominous air filled the place.
자식
The tragedy
도박 함부로 하지 말랬지.
Not long after Mary's death, racehorses galloped out of the track and caused a fatal stampede,
아하.
ultimately embroiling Manus in a lengthy lawsuit. Maybe it was the pressure from the claimants, or it was the
근데
song
스토리가 생각 너무 다크한데요.
Manus went mad, and he was never seen again. As for the manor, it was sold off by Manus's creditors.
지금 이 여기 스토리는 현실하고의 인물하고 전혀 관련이 없습니다.
Why is the race course called Kreberg?
Kreberg was the maiden name of the wife of the manor's previous owner.
It seems like he really loved his wife. So why did Mary take her own life?
There are many theories about that. Some say Mary had an affair with a jockey, and she was condemned for it. She couldn't take the pressure, and took her own life. Of course, some say it was a murder, disguised as a suicide. After all, there is always a price to pay for being unfaithful. Just like those insects, right, Mrs. Plinius?
I didn't expect you to be so interested in etymology, Orpheus. However, insects are unlike humans. They do not betray easily because there is more than a single price to pay. Speaking of which, we have a Kreberg with us too.
어? 잠깐 뭐야?
I'm sorry to say that I'm French. Forgive me, but I wish to rest a while longer. I'll see you in the afternoon.
It's common knowledge that the Mary from
마치
Austria,
회식에서 도망치는 나와
whose head
같군.
and her crown fell together, was from France.
I'm going to continue my research in the greenhouse. I'll see you both in the afternoon.
I plan to have another look at the collection in the living room. See you in the afternoon, Miss Reporter.
야, 초치면 어떡해?
There seems to be more to their relationships. I should get a better understanding
당연하지.
of my plan
가푼살을 만들었잖아.
before the game begins. We'll start with the famous novelist.
저기요? 스토리가 이게 완결인가요?
Mr. Orpheus, you're interested in music too?
It fascinates me, but unfortunately I'm not good at it. Do you play the piano, Miss Reporter?
A little.
Ah, then why don't you play me a song? I'll tell you about my new book in return.
뭔
The
곡?
White Stallion of Death?
Huh? That story's been finalized. It's another story that I'm working on. A story that's even more fascinating.
이 자식 작업치는 거야 너? 아... 프롤로그 했는데 뭐야? 아니 이런? 와 이렇게 해서 종료하면은 아니 잠깐만 잠깐 이거 잠깐 이거 미성년자도 할 수 있는 게임 맞죠? 무언가 작업 멘트를 듣는 다음에 기자의 스킨을 받았는데 왜 잠오신 거죠? 그냥 너무 꿀잼 얘기여서 잠을 자러 갔나 봅니다. 네, 아무튼 그래요. 네, 그렇게 해서 재밌게 플레이했고요. 네, 스토리 화편도 기대가 됩니다.